What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis live on Analysis Playground on YouTube exclusively now. We're gonna talk about the Houston Rockets having a little bit of trouble beating the Utah Jazz, but they did get it done 121 to 110. The season series is tied 1-1. The Rockets would love to finish off the Jazz with a 3-1 series lead as they're trying to win 50 games or more to try to lock up that number 2 seed in the Western Conference. And they play again next month for the last time as the Jazz are already eliminated from the playoffs. And their record is 16 and 58 and 9 and 30 at home. And the Rockets are 48 and 26, 21 and 21 and 15 on the road. That's really good to see from the Rockets. And now the Rockets are playing really good, and they had some easy matchups, but you still got to beat them, and they've been doing that also. And tonight was another example of that. And the Rockets won that first quarter 27 to 24. They lost the second quarter 27 to 26. They won the third quarter 36 to 29, and they also won the fourth quarter 32 to 30. The Jazz gave them everything that they can handle, and the Rockets were able to stay with it and take it and beat them by double figures, which is very good to see. Amen Thompson is back, 7 of 11 from the field, 1 of 2 from three. He had 15 points, 10 rebounds, 3 on his offensive, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 3 turnover. He was a plus 17 and plus minus. Dylan Brooks, 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, plus 9 and plus minus 10 points. And then Alperen Sengun dominated the paint as he should. 11 of 19 from the field. He was 0-1 from three, but didn't really need to take too many of them because he was just that good inside the paint and close by the basket. He was also 11 of 13 from the free throw line, which really helped their offense and really helped them stay ahead in some instances. And he had 33 points and 10 boards. So 30 and 10 tonight. 4 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 3 turnovers, 3 personal fouls. He was a plus 17 and plus minus. Fred VanVleet, 1 of 10 from the field, 1 of 7 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 turnovers, plus 11 and plus minus 4 points. And Jalen Green, 8 of 20 from the field, 4 of 10 from three, 1 of 3 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 4 of them was offensive, 6 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, plus 3 and plus minus 21 points. Really helped balance the attack against the Jazz defense, with Sengun being able to feed them in attack and still shoot from the perimeter when it was needed. Just a good performance from their starters, except for VanVleet offensively, but he did do good playmaking tonight. Jabari Smith Jr., 26 minutes, 4 of 12 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 11 points, 10 boards, double-double for him. 3 of them was offensive, 1 assist, a plus 6 and plus minus in those 26 minutes. Really helpful. They needed that, and he did a great job. I've been loving what they've been getting out of Jabari Smith Jr., whether he's a starter or off the bench. Tari Eason, 6 of 10 from the field, 3 of 5 from three, 6 rebounds, 1 of those offensive, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 personal foul, minus 9 and plus minus 15 points. Jock Landale, 5 of 7 from the field, 0-1 from three, 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, minus 5 and plus minus 10 points for him. You don't really expect him to have bad games. You just want to know how much is you going to get out of him that night. And they gave him a quality amount of minutes, and he did a really good job at it. And their bench was phenomenal tonight when it comes to scoring the basketball and rebounding. Other than that, add a little bit of defense in there too for the bench credit. Aaron Holiday was 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, plus 6 and plus minus 2 points. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision. 47 to 102, 46% from the field, 12 of 37, 32% from three, 15 to 19, 78% from the free throw line, 18 offensive rebounds, 51 total, 26 assists, 7 steals, 5 blocks, 9 turnovers, and 14 personal fouls. And then the Jazz, they played a short rotation a little bit. They extended it. They got a lot of good players on this roster. I really like what they could be in the future. They got the shooting, they got the spacing, they got the rim protection, they got the rebounding. it just hasn't worked defensively, and it just hasn't worked that much offensively sometimes. But this team can score, and this team can be difficult to handle with their size. But it's just too many guys in and out, and too many guys missing important parts of the season, important part to build any type of chemistry, any type of way for them to be better, even when it comes to evolution. And they just haven't been able to figure that out because of the absences of players not being able to play long enough and enough throughout the season to show what they can really become as a team and as a unit. I don't even know what their best units is and their best players are sometimes, because one minute you get attached to this player, then he miss a month, and then you get attached to this player, then you realize they all play in the same position, doing all the same things, but they all on the same team. And that's how confusing it has been for the Utah Jazz this year. Kyle Flipowski, 5 of 10 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 16 points, 7 rebounds, 1 of was offensive, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 5 personal fouls, a minus 16 and plus minus. He has been moving up on my rookie of the year / best rookies this year rookie analysis board. He has really been good, and I knew he would be good in the NBA out of high school and out of college, how he played there. And his game, transcends to the NBA level, and is really good to see. But he has been getting more minutes and more opportunity and showing that he deserves it. He has been one of their better players. He, like I said, he didn't get a turnover. The worst part about him was getting those 5 personal fouls. Other than that, a really good game. Cody Williams been disappointing this year, but he does need to develop more strength and more confidence. He was 2 of 6 from the field, or 2 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, minus 16 plus minus 4 points. Walker Kessler was 1 of 3 from the field. He only played 26 minutes, but he still got 9 rebounds, and 2 of them was offensive with 2 assists, a steal, 2 blocks, 4 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, a minus 5 and plus minus. He had 2 points. He did everything else besides score the basketball, which is what he does sometimes. He's not a guy that fiends for the ball or calls for the ball. Is when he gets open, they try to feed him, and then it's just about finishing strong. I understand that it's a lot of centers that can do more and should do more, like a Filipowski type of guy, but he also fits what they need. They need that interior force, and he has become that for them. And we'll see what he does in the future. But he had a bad game tonight when it comes to scoring. Even though he only took 3 shots, that's a problem if you take 3 shots and you lose the majority of the game, especially when you finish real good and you're one of the best options in this game for the Utah Jazz. Colin Sexton, 9 of 20 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 1 rebound, 5 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 3 personal foul, minus 13 and plus minus 21 points. He can score. He's a bucket. He's going to pass a little bit. He's going to look to score at any time he has the ball, unless he's going to give it up if he don't feel like he had a good matchup. Other than that, the guy can score. He has been proven to do that, and he's doing it for the Jazz for the last couple years, and he's a guy that you should like if you're a Jazz fan. Isaiah Collier been balling, 7 to 12 from the field, 1 to 3 from the three-point line, 1 to 3 from the free throw line. Tonight, he only had 5 assists in the board, in this 1 steal, 1 block, 4 turnovers, and 2 personal fouls. He finished as a minus 6 and plus minus, but he was one of their better scorers tonight with 16 points, and that's something that you have to like tonight from him. KJ Martin, 3 of 4 from the field, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 personal foul, a plus 1 and plus minus 6 points. Bryce, 6 of 6 from the field, 5 of 5 from 3, 1 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 turnovers, 1 personal foul, minus 1 and plus minus 17 points. Jaden Springer, 5 minutes for him, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 personal fouls, a minus 6 and plus minus for him. Didn't really do much in those 5 minutes. It's hard to do anything anyway, honestly, if you get that many minutes. But Johnny Juzang, 21 minutes, 5 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, a minus 2 and plus minus 11 points. And then Keontae George, he usually is one of their better options when it comes to scoring. He was 5 of 11 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. And he also had 3 boards and 8 assists. He's still trying to balance out when to pass and when to score. He's getting better at it. It's something that you need to do, especially because he's a high volume scorer, never really efficient sometimes. So it is good to have that balance where you can make your teammates better, make their job easier, while still being able to get your buckets and get your attempts that's needed to keep the defense honest. So I do like what he did a lot tonight. with the one turnover, one personal foul. That's really good in 29 minutes too. And he was, like I said, he was a +9 and plus minus was 17. He was tied with Bryce for the most points off the bench. 43 of 79, 54% from the field, 11 of 23, 47% from three, 13 of 17, 76% from the free throw line. They did get out rebounded by a lot, 33 to 51 assists. They won that battle with 29. They did have less steals. They had 5. They also had um, the same amount of blocks as the Rockets with 5. They had 16 turnovers, which was more, and also 20 personal fouls, which ended up being more than the Rockets did. And a little small things like that can add up to a big, lead if you don't do it or you do it too much throughout the game. And if you do it too much, it adds up to this point, this point, this point, this chance, this opportunity. And if the team takes advantage of it, it can help you lose. Just small little things, minor things that can turn into a big thing if you do it throughout the entire game, which the Jazz did. But it always confuses me watching the team. Like, why is this guy out now? Why is this guy missing it? Why is this guy not playing it? Why are they not trying this? Why are they not trying that? Why didn't go for this? Why didn't go for that? But what they did show this year that they got a lot of young talent with versatility, and they got a lot of guys that can do multiple things. And that's the beautiful part of the modern NBA, is that you have so many guys that can do so much. And they just allow the game to be hard, to defend and hard to prepare for, because they're becoming players that don't have as many weaknesses. You don't really have to mask as much. You don't really have to patch up as much on some of these players because they're just so complete now, even off the bench. Like, I'm looking at the benches and I'm like, well, this guy used to be a starter. Now he's the 7th and 8th man. And then they trade this guy and this guy away. Now he's the 6th and the 7th man. And I'm like, man, some of these guys so good, even watching today, that they should be starters, but the teams are so stacked and the teams have so much talent, and they have players that do so many things that now you probably have 6 things you can do, even if you're a center. And that's a lot to offer a basketball team. And as a person that grew up in the 2000s, since I was born in the 90s, watching a lot of these players be one, I can rebound and I can dunk and I can block a shot. That's only like 3 things. Now even rookies like Filipowski can do like 6 things. And this is his first year in the NBA and it's legit. So I gotta give a lot of credit to these modern day hoopers. They have worked on their game endlessly, and it has made for a better product. It has made for a better game to watch. And it just makes it show you that this is your job, is to be the best player that you can be, work on your game as hard as you can, and try to be the best teammates you can, and also listen to the coach to get the best out of your situation and get the best out of your play in with your teammates. And that makes it even better for us to watch. Like, you don't really hear too many people complaining about the game besides the 3-point shooting, because they can do that too. It's not a hole in a lot of players' games like it used to. Well, I can help you by shooting a 3, but I'm not really great at it. Now you just having rookies coming in doing 6 to 7 things, and you looking at like, what can't they do? Then they working on that, and then they're adding this to their game, because you have so much time to do your job in the scrimmages, in the film sessions, and you going out there hooping throughout the day, and you playing games throughout the weeks. You always say, like, you only get better the more you play. And you can tell that these guys are learning and soaking up and playing as hard as they can each and every day, because the injuries are coming more too. And a lot of that has to do with people just being so in love with the game that they're willing to put the work in, even if it might take them out a couple weeks because they didn't give their body the proper rest. And that's how much love and respect that I have for the modern NBA compared to the other eras. Like, the other era wasn't bad. The other eras I'm not complaining about, but going back and watching them and seeing so many players that could do stuff or was great at stuff, but not excellent as an overall player, is a big difference with these eras. Is this one? This one has so many guys from top to bottom that can really hurt you in multiple ways as NBA players and as a team. And that's why a team like mine, which is the Celtics, which I'm a fan of, we have so many ways to beat you, because from 1 to 10, all those guys are really explosive athletically or can shoot real good, but then they can rebound, then they can get steals, then they can play defense, and then they can get passes. And that's something that really made the game special, is seeing so much of these guys take the game as serious as they have and have become the better players, compared to other generations. But that's just what I noticed. That's just what I see. And it's just fun to be able to tell people I appreciate the work I put in, especially if y'all can stay healthy. That should be the primary goal too, is staying healthy enough to continue to play the game so we can continue to buy and watch these games and enjoy them. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, do conversation videos just like this and various different NBA only topics. Not only that, I do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage too. So if you love that type of content, I'm telling you, you should probably subscribe or become a fan. If not, it's up to you. It's your choice. Can't force you to do anything you don't want to do. Other than that, y'all can check out my social medias to see some other things I do besides watch video, well, basketball, and make videos about them. Also, say check out my email if you got anything you want to send me and not do it on social media. I got my email on my channel too. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for appreciating the content for what it is. Thanks for continuing to come back. Thanks for continuing to support your boy Quinn Wade and his dreams and his goals. You guys have done a fantastic job at that. I have nothing to complain about that. And I think that you guys have helped me have a better life because you help give me spirit. And if your spirit is high, you have a good life. And that's all I can tell y'all. Hope you guys do the same. Y'all stay blessed up. I'm gone for now. I'll be back later today with more analysis, and hope you guys are ready to check that out and see what I have to say, like you usually do when I'm in person or on the internet like now. But thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for watching. Thanks for people that's going to support it later today. And I'm gone for now, and I'll be back. Y'all stay blessed up.